Ask and ye shall receive. Well, Kyrie Irving has asked for and received permission from the Nets to seek out sign and trade packages. And I call on SNY Basketball Insider Ian Begley for my basketball news, and he joins us now to talk about the guy that seems to be always talked about. So, Ian, a sign and trade route looks as if it would be better for Kyrie and not the Nets. Why?
Well, on that front, I think for Kyrie, you are getting traded and into a multi-year deal where you're getting your money. And I think that's why financially it would be better for Kyrie Irving. But on the Nets front, I think that they would be hard capped, right, if there was a sign and trade scenario. But the other option, if you don't sign Kyrie Irving, is you lose him for nothing if he opts out. So even an opt-in and trade, I think, is a better route for the Nets than Kyrie opting out and leaving and signing with LA for the taxpayers mid-level exception. So a lot of different scenarios here, but I would say that from Kyrie's perspective, financially, it would be best for him to do the sign and trade if he is leaving Brooklyn.
It's all about the money, and it's all about Kyrie. Let's stay on Kyrie because he gave GM Sean Marks a list of teams that he'd prefer to be traded to if they don't reach an extension. What if any teams on that list are wishful thinking, and what team could really land Uncle Drew?
Yeah, it's going to be tough for any team on that list to put together, a package and a sign and trade to get Kyrie Irving that would, cause the Nets to go and jump at it. I think the Nets, if they're stuck, they maybe take the best package available if there's no other option for them. But so much of this comes down to what happens over the next, day and a half here as the Nets and Kyrie Irving continue to talk. I think the idea, though, that Kyrie Irving opts out and then takes that exception with the Lakers should not be taken off the table or totally discounted at the moment. At least that's what I'm hearing from people who are talking to Nets players. So I think keep that in mind as you move forward here. But, at the end of the day, this is a big staring contest. Does Joe Tsai and Nets management blink and say, all right, Kyrie, we'll give you the guaranteed money and the near max contract? Or does Kyrie blink and take the lower offer and come back to Brooklyn? I would imagine that if the Nets don't come off their stance on a max deal, and I don't think they will, Kyrie will be leaving.
Here's another player that isn't blinking. I'm sure KD and his camp are watching this situation very closely. Should Kyrie leave, what competitive options are Durant and the Nets organization left with?
Depends on what the Nets could get back if they were to do a opt-in and trade or sign and trade with Kyrie Irving, because then it depends on, can you get a significant player back from whatever team Kyrie is going to? That seems unlikely. But from Kevin Durant's perspective, I don't think he came to Brooklyn to play with, no disrespect to Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons as his number two. And so you're looking at a Brooklyn team without Kyrie Irving, not what Kevin Durant signed up for. So I'd fully expect him to evaluate his situation, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if he felt like he could not chase a title here in Brooklyn, given what's left. And then you have conversations with the Nets about your next step and getting traded out of here.
Well, we're going to keep talking about this situation. So, Ian Begley, we're going to be coming back to you pretty soon, without a doubt. Thanks for joining us.
Anytime, Brandon.